Okay, hopefully this isn't too noisy with the wind. But I waited for the wind to die down and it really hasn't, so I did a load test on the motor. It is kind of going in and out of the water, but it was mostly in the water, and my results are on this piece of paper. So at 100%, see, it's got the what do you call it, the pulse width modulator in there. It's not got 5 speeds, it's got 0 to 100. So at 50 it was only 14 amps, and 100 it was 40 amps. So 50% really is somewhere like 65-ish. 75 was 30 amps, so that was pretty accurate. So on the batteries I have on there, you should be able to get around 5 hours or so. If you went to 75 the whole time, you would go 7 hours. And so if you could go like 65, of course you'd go 10 hours. So that was that. And then I was thinking, what do I want to improve? What did I figure out to improve? And I'd like to put wheels on it, at least like temporary wheels, so that I can get it down to the water. Thicker nose cone plastic. Possibly make the nose cones differently. But for now, temporary. This plastic wrap did work. Now it's been sitting here rocking on the shore, and you can see down below the plastic is getting chewed up. Of course, that would be understandable because it's rubbing on the rocks. But above, it looks pretty good. So I think the idea is sound. I just need better plastic, some industrial type. Then what else we got? The chair on that water, I think I'd fall right off the boat. Just, it needs to be attached to the deck solidly. Make a reverse switch. Oh man, this to shore up the wiring. Replace the strings holding the barrels with cargo straps. These strings did hold up. They're nylon. They did stay tight. I didn't retighten them at all. Of course, there are some that could use better tightening, but it's because I didn't really tighten them perfectly to begin with. I'm sure they loosened up a little bit, but they held. They didn't wobble around or nothing like that. So I'm happy with the string. It seems to be big enough, but I want like half inch or 3/4 strap, and then like a little buckle that I could just cinch it and on each one. That's what I would like to upgrade to. What else we got? Let's see. Hold down for orange box. The orange box was just sitting on there and I was worried it was going to fall off. Make a fishing rod holder. Make the boat 4 barrels wide, possibly 4 barrels long if I alter the nose cones. Make the trolling motor able to pivot again. The little white piece of plastic I had in the pivot area there fell out right away. The stringer I had just busted, so I need to use something that's not going to break so easily, some good cord, or I don't know. Other than that, I'll take it apart before I take it to the truck and see if there's any water in the barrels. Sitting there, it was pretty uncomfortable without a chair. But I was able to do it and test out the steering, and the steering works perfect, but it's sensitive. It just and it's counterintuitive. It's like if you want to turn right, you have to push your hand out, your right hand out, and that's makes you go right. It's kind of opposite to what I would think, so I was kind of always thinking backwards. And but it does work, and if I had a reverse switch, I think it would help too. But it's just something I have to get used to. Also, the water was fine up till around 1 or 2 o'clock, and then it got like this. So I might try tomorrow. Tomorrow might be good, and get here early in the morning, and I think that's what's going to be necessary for a small boat like this on this type of water, because it's calm in the morning. So that's all I've got. Until next time, hopefully it's calm water next time.